Hey guys, it's Emma here. It is no secret that I love cruising. I think I spend about 50% of my waking time thinking about cruising or writing about it or making videos about it. It probably would be more than 50%, but I have a non-cruise relating job, so I literally get paid to think about non-cruising things. It was really hard to make this list. I could probably name 10,000 things that I love about cruising, but here are 5 that I don't like. Something about cruise ships and me, we have this electric connection, which means that every time I touch anything metal, I get a static shock, a little electric shock, and it gets so annoying. Everyone thinks it's just a static shock, but they hurt after a while. If you've been there a week and you can't touch anything metal, it gets really annoying. Here is a video of me touching a door handle very nervously. I know there's rude people everywhere, but there seem to be more on cruise ships, or maybe I just see them more, or it just really angers me when people are rude to the staff, because I know how hard the staff work. On our last cruise, there was a man who really kicked off because his main meal came at the wrong time. He was really upset, he was swearing at them, and his wife actually came over to the side and started hugging him and stroking his head like he was a 5-year-old, being like, there, it's okay, you can wait for 5 minutes for your food, you're not gonna die. I just don't understand people who are rude to the waiters. Not only do they work really hard, they work really hard hours, and they're doing everything in about 5 languages, which I don't think most of us could do. So it really annoys me when people are rude to them. It's just completely unnecessary. I hate my hair when I'm on cruise ships. I don't normally do that much with my hair anyway. I usually straighten it, which I don't do on cruise ships, and I don't use any hair products. But something about that salty air just makes my hair feel horrible, and I spend most of the cruise looking like this, or this, or this. What is the deal with art auctions? They have them on most cruise lines, and maybe I'm just not sophisticated enough to understand how much these pieces of art are really worth, but to me it all seems like overpriced rubbish. If you've ever bought something from an art auction, please let me know if it's actually a good thing, if it is good value, because to me, maybe I just don't understand, but it just seems like a waste of time, and I don't like being called to the art auction all the time. I do get ridiculously seasick, and I hate it. There is nothing worse than paying all this money and saving up all your annual leave. You work really hard, you get to the cruise, and then you're stuck feeling unwell, and it's just the worst. I have made a video recently about how I deal with seasickness. It does not ruin my cruise at all, but I would just appreciate not being seasick. If it was a thing I didn't have to think about, that would be brilliant. I'll link to the video in the description so you can check that out, because if you do get seasick, it's not the end of the world. It just is one of those little annoyances that comes with cruising for me anyway. I hate getting ice in my drinks automatically. I know that is massively a first world problem. I have a drink which has got too much frozen water in it, but it just annoys me. Ice is just unnecessary. I think it's an American thing that you guys always have ice and we don't. If I'm somewhere hot and I'm sat by the pool, of course I want ice, but if I'm cruising around England and it's raining, why would I want ice? I want to drink my drink. This video is just supposed to be a bit of fun. Obviously I love cruising. I could name you 10,000 reasons why I love cruising, and it was kind of hard to think of 5, but there are a few things that are kind of annoying. I'm sure you can think of more, and if you can, please let me know in the comments. I don't want us all to have a massive moan, but sometimes there's just little things that drive you mad. And if there are, please let me know. I'd love to have a chat and see if I agree with you. I think that's it from me this time, so until next time, goodbye.